Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Our last lecture was light in the night. I explained that to you. Hope you have gone through that, understood it, and now I'm going to give you oral, let's do oral question answers because you have done. They are easy, just giving you an idea how to do, to discuss them with you. First question at page number 10 is comprehension, like to answer the questions. Informations are with you. You have understood the chapter. What was there in the light in the night? What was the history of lamp lights? And who were link boys? How they come to slowly, gradually, oil lamps were replaced by gas lamps. And the latest and new as we see around us is electricity and solar system now. Question number 1 is, before street lamps were introduced, what did people do on cloudless moonlit nights? Here multiple questions are there in one part. In one question you have two parts. So how to do? You have to answer in paragraphs. And if you remember in second lecture, I have given you how to answer a question. So that will help you in any subject. You can answer easily. What did people do on cloudless nights? Before street lamps were introduced, people would take advantage of the moonlight on cloudless night. They would wait for that and go out to socialize. To socialize means to meet each other and to enjoy. Second part is, why did they need to wait for these weather conditions? They needed to wait for clear weather and cloudless nights in order to take advantage of the moonlight and enjoy with their friends and relatives. Question number 2B. Before street lamps were introduced, what were the dangers that people faced if they went out at night? Automatically when street lamps were not introduced, it was dark at night. When they go out at night time, there were many risks and many dangers were involved in that time. So question number 2 is, before street lamps were introduced, lifetime in the city could be dangerous. They could trip, fall and injure themselves, because such situations we face when there is no light or we have dark. If they fell in the river, they could drown. They could be attacked or robbed by criminals who roamed the streets. Robbers and criminals always take advantage of the darkness and they roam around in the streets. Whenever they get a chance, they harm the people and they steal and they rob and they kill, whatever. They could easily get lost. These were the risks, the dangers people were facing in the absence of street light. Question number C is, who were link boys and what did they do? What was their duty? Link boys, we have studied in the chapter that they were young boys who would, for a small fee, hold a torch in front of the people. People would hire them, those who could afford, they were rich enough. So they would hire such boys to carry a torch in front of them and to light their way. Some of these link boys were dishonest. If they were reliable and trustworthy, they would help the people and they would carry the torch in front of them. But if they were dishonest, then they could easily harm them. They would snatch their money, they would rob them and they would steal whatever valuable things they would have. Question number D is, which is number 4, we say, before street lamps were introduced, number D is, what did the work of a lamp lighter involve? Lamp lighter had to do many things. They would roam around the street twice, thrice a day. When street lamps were introduced, the duty of a lamp lighter changed. They would walk the same route twice a day. They would check, clean, fix, light and they would notice what was going on around them. They had to keep the lights clean, make sure the wicks were trimmed to the right length, light tens of lamps in the evening and put them out in the morning, and they would carry a ladder with them to climb up that, to do all their duties with the light, then would come down, would fix that to another. So it was a difficult job they had to do. Next question is, what were some of the unpleasant aspects of the early oil lamps? Unpleasant means what was the drawback? Oil lamps, as you know, there would be wax or oil would be used in that, so they would give a terrible smell. This was one of the drawback, and they would often drip. Terrible smell, one drawback, and they would often drip. Next, what was dangerous about the gas lamps that were introduced? Gas lamps were better than oil lamps in many ways. Like this was one of the advantage. They were better. They would easily, like no such technique was involved as like the hard work involved in oil lamps. Gas lamps were easier to light. Like anybody can do that, could do that. But the one drawback was they was easily blow up. Next is number I. What powers modern street lamps? This is easy, you can answer this, you can see around you. What powers them? Automatically, either that is electricity or modern street lamps, street lights, they are powered by electricity or solar energy. Next question is, what did the German tourist in London say was the effect of the street lamps? What did he write in his diary, or what did he say? He said that the city was presenting a scene of festive illumination. Like when he came and he visited the city, the German tourist, he observed pleasant and beautiful, awesome scene of the lightning. They were in a straight line close to each other, and they were presenting a look like festive celebrations, like as we illuminate our houses and buildings on happy occasions, our celebration, on the moment of celebration. So people understand there are some celebrations going on. So he also observed that London city was presenting a scene like festive illumination. How did the introduction of gas lamps change the work of a lamplighter? Like they would know more whatever their duties were. Gas, as oil lamps, you know, they had a lot of duties to do. They would roam around the street twice, thrice. They would fix the lamp. They would clean them. They would trim the wax to a proper length, and they would light them in the morning. Would put them out in the afternoon, in the evening. So such duties. When gas lamps started to be used from 1805 onwards, they changed the work of the lamplighters. The gas lamps were much quicker to light and didn't require lots of the work like the oil lamps, such as changing the smelly oil and replacing, trimming wicks. Some of the lamplighters felt their job was not the same anymore. There is no more going the rounds to trim by daylight, no more dribbling down of the oil on the heads and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen, and they thought their job is no more required because gas lamps were easier to light. Anybody could do that. Next question is question number 2 is copy the sentences. I think you can do them easily. Number 3, like see with the help of the chapter, you can do them, which is true and which is false. Answer the following with reference to context. Question number 3, page number 11. The authorities realized the benefits. They bought and took over the installation of maintenance of them. Question number 1 is, what is meant by the authorities? Authorities means like those who are responsible for any job to enforce law, like the rulers, the city rulers, then city administration, provincial administration, and then come to as you go like rulers of the country. Question number 2, what were the benefits of having street lamps? Street lamps, like we discussed in the chapter, that street lamps made the job of the people easier. They would feel safe. Their working hours were extended. Business class could enjoy more hours and it would provide security to the drivers, to the pedestrians, to the riders. Part B is there is no more going the rounds to tram by daylight, no more dribbling down of the oil on the heads and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen. When one feels in spirit, any low fellow can light gas lamp. Going the round means whatever the three parts are underlined here, and we have to answer them. What does that mean? Going the round means to visit different places. Going the rounds means to visit different places so many times. Low fellow, any low rank people, unskilled people. And when one feels in spirits, when one feels in spirit means when one has the mood to do any job. Like if one is not feeling in spirit means he doesn't have a mood to do their job. Number 3. Okay, how will you answer this with reference to the context? Like these lines have been taken from the chapter Light in the Night, written by Claire Horsburgh. Part B is working with words. Think of suitable adjectives to use with these nouns. You may choose words from the text or use your own. These are simple nouns. Number A is lamp. What type of lamp? For example, bright lamp, beautiful lamp, oil lamp, gas lamp. These are the different options. B is ladder. What type of ladder? Like you can use any adjective for a ladder. Number C, streets. What type of streets? Like you have to question what, how, so you will get different adjectives. What type of streets? Like we can say narrow street, dark streets, dirty streets, clean, neat and clean streets. Number D, work. What type of work? Like excellent work, hard work, tough work. Number E, city. City, gave adjectives for city like beautiful, large, overpopulated, modern. And number F is light, like dim light, bright light. These are the different options. Find the meanings in dictionary by your own. Okay, learning about language. Number C, adverbs. Adverbs you have done in previous classes also. Nowadays, like different lectures are going on for class 4th and 5th, and you study parts of speech. Let's do it orally. We will also start inshallah parts of speech in the coming lessons. So that will be explained in detail, but I think it's easy for you now to find adverb. Just to underline here. Pick the adverbs in the following sentences and say what kind of adverbs they are. Number A, London glows brightly. Like to find out adverb, it will be easier to find verb first. Which one is verb? Because adverbs totally treats with the verb. Like how was that action or verb? Where did it take place? When it took place? or how often did it take place, then you will get different types of adverbs. London glows brightly. Verb is glows. How did London glow? London glows brightly. So brightly is adverb, simple adverb. Or we can say that adverb of manner. Number B. The lamplighter could safely rest his ladder on them. How they could rest his ladder? Which one is verb? Rest. To place, to put. Safely. See, adverb can be used before or after the verb. The lamplighter could safely rest his ladder on them. So safely is again how? Safely. Safely is adverb of manner. Number C. Lamplighters would put up a lamp outside the house. Now see, verb is put. Where they would put? You can see the sentence. You can ask question about the verb. Where they can put? Where they could put the lamp? That is outside the house. This is adverb of place. Where? Outside the house. You could easily get lost. How they could get lost? Easily. You can understand if it is before the verb or after the verb that tells you about, gives you information about the verb. So those verbs or phrases are all adverb phrase or just adverbs. Number E. They often became a key figure in their communities. Now this gives you adverb of degree. How often? So this is often. They often became. Often is adverb. They light them every evening and put them out every morning. If you see when they would light them, like they have given you the timings. Every evening and second also every morning. It shows you about action. Which one is action? Light. Light is noun also, here it is verb. They light means they would put them, they would turn them on. Number G. We will discuss them as I am giving you orally because I know you have done adverbs in 3, 4th, 5th, 6th. So you have idea, just guiding you about that. The lamp posts were decorated with the royal crest. How were they decorated? Lamp post means where you have poles and they have light over on the top of that. How they were decorated? With the royal crest. Is like in a royal manner, in a royal way, beautifully, and were looked after carefully by the lamplighters. How were they looked after? How? Carefully. Next adverb is carefully, which is adverb of manner. When it is how, that is different adverbs tells you about adverbs. They describes, tells you about actions, verbs. When they show, when you answer the question how, they give manner, adverb of manner. If it is when, like when you ask question about verb when, that gives you adverb of time. When you ask question where about action, like where did the action take place, so that is adverb of place. Then if it is how often did it take place, it is frequency, adverb of frequency. And if it is how much, it is degree. We'll discuss adverb in detail inshallah what is adverb, but as it is part of your chapter, part of your exercise, so I wanted to do that now. Okay, the rest of the questions will be done by you yourself with the help of dictionary. Question number 2, page number 12. Here different adverbs and adjectives are given. Make a list of them. Make 2 columns, adverbs, adjectives, and then say which type is this. So the rest inshallah will be done in the next lesson. Allah Hafiz, and see you for next lesson.